Why, good evening, people. Now, I suppose you have no idea who I am. Let me give you a quick insight about what I do. I am the storyteller. I know the stories across many of the worlds. Many indeed. But, you are the special audience. An audience of more practical stories that you've never heard of before. I mean, you've already heard many stories already of superheroes and villains, but also psychopaths, and idiotic people for comedic purposes. But you've never heard any of my stories, no. You haven't heard any of them at all, honestly. I'm going to tell you 3 stories. The first story will be of a king. What kind of king, you may ask? Well, I cannot tell you. It would ruin my story. The second one, though, tells, well, of a man who lost his sanity a long time ago. Yet he remains sane in his own way. He is not really much of a man anymore, but more of a monster. It's quite intriguing. I think you'll love it, especially because it has to do with the apocalypse. Something you're familiar with in this year of 2020, you call it? Pandemic? Yes. Ooh. I like the sound of that. Would you like some fine refreshments? No? Then never, ever look at my eyes when I'm talking to you. Now, the final and third story will be of a bear. What? Were you expecting more from me? I'm afraid that's all I can tell you for now. Though, these stories will certainly be quite intriguing. Now, if you excuse me, I must prepare for when these stories are to be told. Of course, I will not tell them in full detail. They will just be glimpses of little pieces of their history. Now, why don't you go find some refreshments? Some popcorn? Who knows? Maybe a fellow companion to enjoy this with. Because one thing I know for certain. You will not be bored. But you will also not be entertained. Do you know why? That is for you to find out, unfortunately. Now, let the stories begin.